Guys, there are spoilers for this film in this review, so if you don't want to howl at the moon, go out, watch the film, and come back. You have been warned.
Hey guys, welcome back to another week of Ticket Tuesday. I'm your host, Ron HD. So yeah, this is going to be a great time.
Hey guys, welcome back to an episode of Ticket Tuesday. I'm your host, HD, and this week we watched Wolfman, a reimagining, I guess we should say, because it is very different from the original Wolfman from the 1940s, Universal Blumhouse production. But I will say, this film was alright. I do think, while I do not have an attachment to the original Wolfman story, I do believe that it was just kind of okay. It had an interesting concept, but I just feel like it didn't really click with me. I don't really know how to describe it, but I just thought the film was okay, and it wasn't really much beyond that. But before I go on a whole tangent, why I thought this film was okay, I'll tell you why and more. Back at the house.
I think my husband was infected. Back off!
Please, Daddy, it's me. Hurry, Mommy, he's coming.
Come on.
Hey guys, and welcome back to an episode of Take It Tuesday. I'm your host, HD, and this week we watched Wolfman, the new reimagining of the 1941 Universal monster classic, Wolfman, starring Lon Chaney. And this film is kind of a body horror monster film, of course, directed and written by Leigh Whannell, who you may know from previously. He made another reimagining of a Universal monster classic, The Invisible Man, which I watched when it came out. But also, you may know him better for the Saw and Insidious franchises, which is good. This movie is also starring, Julia Garner and Christopher Abbott. And this film has like 10 people in it. It's like 10 acting credits, which is pretty crazy. It's a very small amount of people were in this movie because it's it was very self-contained, I guess. Like, it was really just in one location the entire time. But especially the greatest character in all of cinema, Man. That was truly the best character in the movie. But yeah, this film, while I do think this film was good, I do feel like, as I said in the walkout, it just didn't really, like, click with me. I feel like, well, as I said, it's not a bad movie. It just kind of felt like whatever. You know what I mean? It didn't feel like I feel like I liked the Invisible Man reimagining a lot more, because I just feel like, one thing I do like, I think I liked the reimagining more, and I did like the concept of it more, how it was kind of like a mystery film. Like, there was a whole, like, mystery they had to unravel, like, what was going on, this and that. Like, I liked the kind of things going on around it, but I feel like this film, obviously, being a Wolfman reimagining, there's not a lot you can do. I mean, I don't know, I've heard people consider Wolfman as the weakest, not the worst, but the weakest of the Universal monster classic films. I feel like there's not a lot to work with there. Well, there's a shit ton you can work with The Invisible Man, right? There's a lot you can work with that. Well, this one is just kind of like I feel like a lot of Wolfman type stories kind of go the same way. And I really think that this film specifically, just kind of, it never really kicked into next gear, as I say sometimes. It just kind of felt like it was in a singular gear the whole time. And I do think, though, as I said, it's a bit of a nitpick. I just think that, the Wolfman just didn't look that appealing to me. I think that the horror aspect, I don't know. I do like the body horror aspects, but I feel like that could have been focused on more. You know, I like how throughout the film, he slowly transformed into the Wolfman. Like, it wasn't like in a normal werewolf film where there would be the transformation scene and then boom, he's the werewolf or he's the Wolfman. In this one, he slowly and gradually turns into the Wolfman, and he turns more animalistic. He loses his teeth and starts to grow fangs and this and that. He gets like an underbite. He can't communicate anymore. He can't understand his family. And I really like the progression of it, like it's a disease, right? I really like that idea. But again, I really think that this film possibly could have just been like a wolf transformation movie, which I think actually would have been way better than what they did. I think maybe what could have happened is they could have gone to the house, but the whole movie couldn't have been at the house. He could have gotten attacked by the Wolfman. They could have killed that other Wolfman, and they would have went back to the city, and then the movie could have been about him slowly transforming into the Wolfman in San Francisco. I thought that maybe could have been better, you know? Maybe it could have been a retread of American Werewolf in London. But still, I feel like it's still more interesting, you know, than just like, I don't know. I just really think the film was kind of drab. And I guess that's the point, yeah. But I don't know, it just felt kind of uninteresting. And again, I don't hate the movie. I just have a lot of critiques with it where I think it could have been better. Especially since they made the Invisible Man movie, and that movie was great. And I just think that, again, this movie, I feel like they just didn't have as much to work with, as I said, with the Wolfman. But I feel like he still could have gotten a little creative with it. Like, I mean, I know that I keep saying this. Make the Wolfman look like wolf people instead of just a hairy man. You know what I mean? Give them talons. Give them, I mean, like, make their nails sharper. Make them more animalistic. I mean, yeah, they're quite animalistic in this. And I do like how he has, like, the button up like the Wolfman does. And he like, kind of looks like the Wolfman. Because the Wolfman does have an underbite in the original, and he has the underbite here. But again, he's not hairy enough. Right? Yeah, he's hairy, but he looks just kind of like an odd-looking guy with an underbite. You know what I mean? He looks like a gross dude. You know, which, I mean, yeah, sure, a Wolfman wouldn't be pleasant, especially if it's like a disease type thing, or like a curse or whatever. But I think, like, I like the design of the original Wolfman, the Lon Chaney Wolfman. I really like that design. And I mean, they don't need to carbon copy it, obviously, but I'm thinking maybe take more inspiration from it, because, I don't know, I just like the idea of a more sentient, more, like, kind of aware, but still animalistic, like, werewolf type thing. I don't know. I just feel like this film just kind of is hard to explain, with the fact that, like, at the end of the movie, they don't really leave it up to a sequel. You know, there's no really possible chance of there being a sequel for this, because at the end of the film, they kill the Wolfman. They kill him. I mean, yeah, in the end of the original, they kill him, but, like, at the end of Invisible Man, they kill the Invisible Man, right? But then the girl has the suit, so there could be a sequel called The Invisible Woman, which they never made, but it's like, why didn't you make it? Why didn't you? Come on, man. You could have made The Invisible Woman, which you teased at the end of the... I mean, maybe The Invisible Man wasn't financially successful. Maybe that's the reason. I don't know. I just want it, because the original, like, that, or, like, reimagining was good. But this one, as I said, it just didn't feel... I don't know. I feel like the original, like... Not the original. The reimagining of The Invisible Man just felt like it had, like... It felt inspired, I guess. You know, but this one, it just kind of felt like they were phoning it in a little bit. You know, because, yeah, you had, like, the whole plot with his daughter, about how, like, his daughter brought out the humanity in him, even when he was, like, full animalistic Wolfman. Like, he still, you know, loved his daughter, and he still wanted to protect his daughter. And they kind of, like, how she had a connection with him. But, I don't know. It's just, like, I wasn't that invested in it. You know, because, I mean, obviously the film is short. The film is not very long. I think it's a little over 90 minutes. And it's just, I don't know. It's just kind of whatever. And I think that if you're a fan of classic Universal monsters, if you're a fan of the Wolfman, if you're just a fan of werewolf stories, I really think you should just, like, kind of step away from this film. I mean, I'm not saying you should avoid it like the plague, right? You can, if you really have enough curiosity, you can watch it and get some enjoyment out of it. But I do feel like if you're, like, looking for a great, you know, really enjoyable werewolf or Wolfman type movie, I really think that there's just better movies that you could look for and better movies that you could watch. But, yeah. Basically what I'm saying is, if you want to watch it, go ahead, but, like, if you're actively seeking out good, like, werewolves type movies, I don't know if this will be exactly for you. Then again, if you want to watch it, go ahead. I'm not saying you should avoid it. But, whatever. I kind of don't really recommend it that much. But, with that being said, what would I rate this film? I would rate this film a 7 out of 10. And, yeah, I think I've said what I say. I think I've said my piece. So, guys, hope you like this video. Share with friends, subscribe, notifications on. Comment down below once you liked it. But you guys know how it goes. I didn't really mean to say that. What I really meant to say is if you guys hated this video, unsubscribe, dislike, hate me in the comments. And I've been Runtime HD, off to hunt the Wolfman. Wait, I need like a rifle. I don't have a rifle on me. Shit, I can't hunt him. I don't have a rifle. I do have a little bit of a gripe. He just kind of looks like a weird, deformed man. He doesn't really look like a wolf man, you know what I mean? I mean, he doesn't need to look like a werewolf, because wolf man, werewolf, different things. But I will say, he looks more man than wolf, you know what I'm saying? And I get it's a wolf man, but, like, the original wolf man was, like, really hairy, and he looked like a wolf man, okay? And this one, he just kind of looked like a weird dude with an underbite. I don't know. I mean, nothing against weird dudes with underbites. I don't have a problem with you. You're beautiful in your own way. I'm just saying, you don't look like a wolf person. That's what I'm saying. And that's probably a compliment. There's a rifle right there. I do have a rifle. I can hunt the wolf man. Look, guys, I got a rifle right here. I can hunt the wolf man with it. See, I'm gonna go pow, 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 pow. You know what I mean? Red Ryder, too. I'm not gonna shoot my eye out. I know that for damn sure.